just who is a minority? It's not the people they say it is. Currently on the planet, the population is 8 billion. Let's take a look at how this 8 billion is distributed across the globe. See all that red and orange? That is populated by people who are not of European descent, not white. And while some of European descent live in the green area representing South America, the vast majority are not white. Mestizos are mixed race, doesn't count. What's left? See the blue and purple? This is supposed to be where Europeans live, but it's also where everyone else also lives. Therefore, it's not exclusively white anymore. We are called a majority when in fact we are a minority on the planet, and now even becoming a minority in the tiny spaces we inhabit through forced mass immigration and diversity. We get called a majority while all these people inhabiting all this space get called a minority simply because they come to live in this area. So when someone from China with a population of 1.45 billion, or India 1.41 billion, or Africa 1.4 billion, when they come somewhere here, then they magically become a minority. And even in this area marking European countries, even in some of these spaces now, Europeans are not a majority, but the minority through forced mass immigration. This space, marking Europe, consists of 45 countries, over 87 distinct ethnic peoples of Europe, and over 200 Indo-European languages. Yes, white people are ethnic and diverse, but we are being overrun by the people that inhabit all of this space on the planet. Then they come to our tiny space and cry oppressed, but we didn't ask them to come, and we don't need them to come. They can easily return to all this area and be with people who are just like them. But see, this tiny population we falsely label a majority is supposed to carry the weight of the world. We're such horrible monsters, but they all want to come live with us even in the tiniest space. Bruh. If we look at the US, 335 million, that's not 335 million whites either. And this little sliver called Canada and this even smaller one called Australia and New Zealand is also taking in as many not white people as can fit into these areas. Mexico, right here, 132 million, not a white majority. And Russia, even there 20% of the population is mixed, mostly with Asian. The population of Africa is exploding, and now they pour over into small European countries and continue having kids while we help pay for it as we become a minority because we can't keep up with the birth rates that match this entire space here. So not only are they a massive majority here, they are being encouraged to become a majority here too. Self-appointed elites who want depopulation don't frown upon non-white population explosion in our space.
As Africa's population doubles, a lot of them, whatever the circumstances, will be coming to Europe. As economic migrants or as refugees, they will be coming. And that is a good thing, because we will be senile. We will be senescent demographically. We will need their youthful energy to do stuff. Europe and Africa are going to have a very close 21st century.
It's almost like they want that to happen, to make us a minority, not only in the world, but also in our homeland by force. The next time someone who originated from somewhere over here tries to cry about being a minority over here, tell them it doesn't work that way. Your people can inhabit all of this while you come here and cry about not being represented. By the way, that isn't even true because all I see is the constant catering to and promotion of non-Europeans in European countries. Being a so-called minority in an area where white people live is pretty damn sweet and gives you all the perks. People of European descent should be a majority in their country. Yes, their country, just like everyone else's in the space that is their country. And if people have a problem with that, they should leave. There's a whole world out there for people who are like you. What's wrong with your people that you have to come to our people? I couldn't imagine going to one of these areas today and making demands that I be represented everywhere and have special privileges, nor would they give them to me. Only white people do this for non-white people. Only white people who have been sold lies about their people and who feel guilt support this. The one thing about Europeans is that although we're a minority, we've been able to achieve what no other has, and we will draw the line again to mark what is ours. We will correct the mess that globalism, neo-colonialism, and anti-whiteism has created, and it will help other countries of the world too. Then everyone can return home and stay there as nature intended from the start. It is written in the stars. It is our destiny.